sure we'll get resolution in this lifetime. My mother had 4 children. She loves us all equally. My mother was diagnosed with brain cancer. She had a tumor the size of an orange. She died within 3 months of diagnosis. In her trust, she gave all her jewelry to myself and my sister, and she gave all of her coin collection to my 2 brothers.
The coins were not there.
That was like an instantaneous shock to them. They wanted to know what we did with their coins.
Grand theft is a second-degree felony.
Vincent and I have not spoken.
I think that there's been so many things said. I want the truth to come out.
I just don't want to deal with it anymore. I don't know if this is family, possessions, or what, but I do see them coming together.
I feel like everything happened for a reason the way it did. I'm not sure we'll get resolution in this lifetime. My name is Vera Ellen Rich. I live in Green Cove Springs, Florida. My mother had 4 children, and all our names start with V. Vernon is the oldest. My next oldest brother is Vincent. My sister, Vicky, just turned 60 this year. Our mother, she used to tell us all the time, I love you all equally. When we would say, oh, you're siding with him or you're siding with her, I love you all equally.
My name is Vincent Rawls. I live just outside of Jacksonville, Florida. My mother raised four of us, normal childhood, whatever.
We were all 4 in the house with her up until the day she died. Not too many people are lucky enough to have that many people that are that close and that tight together.
Oh yeah, we were close before this, very close.
It would take something really, really huge to break up the 4 of us.
You can take a close-knit family that was very close at one point, but once the loved one passes away, is very emotional. They're hurt.
My mother was diagnosed with brain cancer. She had a tumor the size of an orange.
Inoperable, and they gave her 3 months to live.
They could do nothing for her. You know, it was pretty much a basket case because she was my best friend. Everybody knew from the beginning that she was going to die.
During the last few weeks of Mom's life, it became apparent she was not getting any better, so I went into the bank box to get some papers.
In her trust, she gave all her jewelry to myself and my sister, and she gave all of her coin collection to my 2 brothers.
What I remember are 4 coins specifically, and while I was in the bank box, I held several coins in my hand, left the bank box, I did the paperwork, wasn't in there again until after Mom passed, about a month later.
There was supposed to be a great deal of coins in there, and they were supposed to be as valuable as the jewelry. So what we did is my sister and I went to the safe deposit boxes, and we pulled out all the jewelry and put everything else back. No problems. Then maybe 3 days later, my 2 brothers come down, and they're ready to divvy up all those gold coins.
When I went in to close the bank boxes out, I took all the contents, I put them in a package, I brought them home. They sat in there until my brother came out about a week later, got the package, brought it back, unopened. As we sorted through the items, the coins were not there.
That was like an instantaneous shock to them, and when it hit, it was like a nuclear bomb.
We asked Vicky and Vera, who had been in the bank box.
They wanted to know what we did with their coins.
Both of them claimed they never saw them, never had any knowledge of them. I would question that.
And it was like going from a total trusting relationship to a total antagonizing, aggressive act on their part.
And that has caused a rift in the family.
You don't want to believe that another family member could have taken from your mother or your father.
Siblings don't do that, or they shouldn't.
I even went to the police department and I filled out a police report. I felt like if something was stolen, the police needed to know about it and needed to investigate it.
I was contacted by Miss Rich regarding this case. Grand theft is a second-degree felony. Once it gets to the criminal element and then where law enforcement has to get involved, a lot of times families will tend to be angry at one another.
I filed a police report, not at Vincent's request.
Some of the family members just wanted the case settled as just being a family dispute.
I talked to him, but I never filed a report.
He told him to quit. He told him, don't do that anymore.
So after I found that that was their wishes, I was able to close the case out.
I was very frustrated. I have not talked with my sister since my mom died.
My health is difficult. My whole spine is degenerating, so it's difficult to do walks. It's difficult to do quite a bit of things. This is my anti-seizure medicine. I take 4 a day. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. This is levothyroxine because my thyroid quit working. B12 shots that I inject myself. I have to give myself shots every month. Basically, almost my system is shutting down. I'm no different than anybody else that's got pain. You learn to live with this stuff. I still love my brothers. I love them so much. And I just want us to move past this. I want to move on. And it breaks my heart. It hurts. Every time I think about it, it hurts.
It's pulling her focus. It makes her weaker. I want the truth to come out.
I just want the family to be back together. I couldn't talk to them. I couldn't logic this thing out. Nothing worked. Nothing. And I want to feel like I did everything I possibly could, and I can't do it anymore. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing expecting a different result. So I did something different. I'm willing to do just about anything to get my brothers back. Police report didn't work. Talking to them didn't work. I've done everything I know to do. I've been convicted in my heart that there's got to be a solution to this.
In this body that we have, this is not who we really are. The soul is who we really are. You have to remember, you are a soul that comes with the body, not a body that comes with the soul. We are all made up of energy, and then when we leave this body, that consciousness, that person, goes to the other side. Energy cannot die, just simply transform. My name is John Holland. I'm a psychic medium. And a psychic medium is the middleman between this world and those on the other side. Everyone has their own psychic strength, and my strength is clairsentience and clairaudience. When somebody sits with me, I will feel their loved one, feel how they passed, or I will hear words, and I just give the information that I'm receiving. Sometimes it's clear, and sometimes it's not. They'll show me images and words and feelings, but they know what they're doing, and they use everything that's in my data bank, my life experience, to get me to say what I'm supposed to say. The soul existed long before it was here, and it's going to exist when we go over. We are eternal. Do you understand?
I have faith that John will be able to tell me, maybe not specifically where the coins are, but at least tell me what happened to them. This is closure for me. This is my last attempt.
Hi, what's your name?
Vera?
Okay, Vera. You nervous, Vera?
No.
Okay, good.
Not a bit.
Okay, let me just take your hand, Vera. Okay. I'd rather not know anything about anybody before I see them, because then I can be objective. You know what I mean? So if I don't know anyone, the better the reading. Let me just tell you how I work, Vera. You're going to see me looking at you, looking away, looking over your shoulder. Think beyond who you want to hear from. Do you understand? Okay? Because you have more than one over there.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, just relax, and we'll just see where this goes, okay?
Go for it.
All right? Okay. Okay. You got such a big family, Vera.
I know. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Don't be sorry.
Blow your energy.
Don't be sorry. It's weird when you do this work when you got so many. It's like it's all coming at me at once. I don't know where you're from. All I know is your first name. Where is the person that would have had the emphysema or the kid?
My father.
Okay. Now he's coming through here, so Dad is stepping forward, right? Is this because what? This is him smoking. This is him. Yeah. Okay. Because he's saying, my fault. You know what I mean? Okay. I'll get to that. Thank you. He's just so anxious to keep going. This is someone who, I want to say a marksman. They're giving me the bullseye, so
He was on the Olympic team.
Absolutely. Vera, just say yes or no, okay? Are any of these guys from Atlanta or Georgia, please?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, because there's a Georgia connection, and I know there's Southern links. Was somebody, they're coming in on the right side of me, okay? Did somebody have a blow to the right? Was somebody knocked by a car?
Me. You were? I was hit by a car twice.
Okay.
I was hit on the right side.
Yeah. You almost died.
Yes.
Okay. No, you did die. Did your heart stop?
Yes.
Yes. They're telling me you've already been to the other side. It wasn't time. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You got a lot of people here, darling.
I know.
Yeah. Is Jim here?
Jim's my husband. No, he's here.
Okay.
Oh, there. Yes,
okay.
he's here. My Jim's here.
Because when I say here, it's like, hey to Jimbo. Okay? Hey to Jimbo. That's coming from the whole crew. No, the mother said that's from me. From me, okay? That is from me. Why do I feel, Vera, with your mom? Why does she just go to sleep?
Yes, she did.
Did her heart just stop?
Yes.
Because I don't feel like I'm fighting the passing. I just feel like they just came, reached out, and, you know.
Yes.
I just want to go. I just want to go, she's telling me. I just had to go. I just had to go.
I love you, Mama.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful energy as she's coming through also.
Isn't she wonderful?
Beautiful, beautiful energy. Yeah. Who are they helping with cancer here, please?
Me.
We know about the cancer. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. All of them. You got a lot of healing coming through from all of them. Okay. I'm seeing it like this.
Yes,
okay?
that's exactly what
Okay,
it is.
because it's like, I don't know if it started like this, and then it goes small, almost like okay. They're taking this tumor or something, and they're showing me it's shrinking.
Exactly.
Okay, and they're working through it. And so I know you get help here from the doctors, but you're also getting healing from the other side. I'm seeing like a jigsaw puzzle, like things being put back together.
Oh, I hope so.
Okay? Like things being put back together. They're taking the pieces, and I can only describe what I'm getting. They're putting the pieces together, and then they're separating them. I don't know if this is family, possessions, or what, but this is a puzzle that shouldn't have been separated.
Amen.
Okay? So if it hasn't happened yet, I do feel, whatever the situation is, I feel like it's gonna work itself out.
Is there anything that I can do that will pull us together again?
I think you've done all you can, to tell you the truth. Sometimes you gotta let go, let God. Do you understand?
Absolutely.
Many times during this work, I'll see people fighting over the will or who got the money. And I say that life is too short. I've been doing this work for over 2 decades, for 20 years. I've never seen any of those on the other side attached to this stuff. I've never had anyone say, ever, in all my years of doing this work, where's my money? Or attached to material things here. The mother didn't care about the coins. I think they're more upset about their fighting about the coins.
My reaction from getting this reading with John is, you can't put your family back together if the family doesn't want to come back together. You can only do so much. And that's exactly what I got out of it. And it's not my problem. It's our problem.
They were trying on the other side, to send their love, to bring the family back together. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot that they can do on the other side, but look what they're fighting with. Ego, anger, hatred.
I've done just about all I can do. So now it's up to them.
When I closed that bank box, those coins were not in there. I know that there are other areas beyond what we see physically. It's been 8 years now. If I'm wrong, I'll apologize and, make it right any way I can.
What were 4 very close brothers and sisters became 2 sisters and 2 brothers. And I just want us to move past this.
If I never find out what happened to him, I don't think I'll ever patch my relationships up. My sisters betrayed me.
I felt like if something was stolen, the police needed to know about it. I filed a police report, not at Vincent's request.
In a property crime, we'll make contact with the complainant or the victim. A lot of times they have their ideas or persons of interest.
I talked to him, but I never filed a report.
We find that in these types of cases, however, you don't get a lot of family cooperation.
Vincent asked them to stop investigating. The statute of limitations had expired, and no one was ever going to be prosecuted for the theft.
So after I found that that was their wishes, and in fact that the statute of limitations had ran, I was able to close the case out.
If I'm wrong, I'll apologize and, make it right any way I can. So I contacted Kim, and we agreed to do a session.
My name is Kim Pentecost. My training was as a clairvoyant, which means clear sight or clear seeing. The focus of my work is not just to see, but to also bring resolution. So the person sits with me, whether it's on the phone or in person, and I see what needs to be released. We talk about it.
Do you have any questions about me or the process before we jump in here?
Well, never done it before, so I don't know what to expect. My one point that I want to walk in is, did I or did I not see and hold those coins?
Yes, you did.
What I see with this case of the missing coins is that the coins that are missing were taken by someone.
Was I directly or indirectly responsible for losing these coins?
Are you asking me honestly?
Yes.
Okay. Directly, no. Indirectly, Yes.
Vincent told me afterwards that he had taken everything, and by the time he got home, his bank was already closed, so he couldn't put them in the bank that night. So he left them in his truck.
I looked to see if they had somehow like slipped under the floorboards of the truck, or if they had been dropped on the ground. And I saw that they'd actually been removed from the vehicle.
Somebody was watching you and took advantage of a moment where you may not have been paying attention.
What I see is just a younger man. The information that's coming through is that this child, although young adult, didn't understand the true value or the true meaning of the coins. He took them because they were bright and shiny and he could, and they were there. It was an opportunistic event.
His energy looks very skinny, sneaky. He's very wounded. He's very angry. Emotionally, I get pretty immature, very self-centered, very angry, and took him because he could, without any concern or feeling about what it would do to people.
So I was the one that lost the coins. I mean, indirectly.
Indirectly.
It happened.
On your watch.
On my watch. That's what I'm wanting to know. Okay.
Yes.
Well, all right. I wasn't real comfortable. We'll put it like this. Okay. Well, that's kind of...
Bringing this stuff up, I know it's hard.
All right. Well, Kim, I appreciate it, and I thank you, and we'll see what develops here. Okay?
Okay.
So we set up a time to come back. We set up the thing for like 11 o'clock in the morning.
It's always interesting being the facilitator of healing when there's more than one person involved. And it is kind of a tricky business.
I woke up exactly at 11 o'clock, but I had a splitting headache and broke out in a cold sweat. I got out of bed. I was still going to call her. I actually prayed about it, and I said, I am not doing this. Headache left. Stress. Okay, fine. That's when I decided I'm out. I'm not messing with these spirits and demons or entities or whatever you want to call them. I am done with it. I'm done with it.
Can't put your family back together if the family doesn't want to come back together. You can only do so much. And that's exactly what I got out of it.
It's better to get it out, whether negative or positive. Say something, so if a person passes, you never have to say, maybe I could have, would have, or should have.
Anytime something like this happens, there's always a lesson. Why did the split occur for this family? And honestly, the lesson is about the forgiveness. Most families in this country have some sort of split for, it may be a short period of time, a few months, or it could be a few years. This story is actually very encouraging for a lot of us. It allows us to see the roles that we play, and it really offers us an opportunity to go in our own hearts and say, where are we split from our families, and what's important? Where do you want to end your life? Where do you want the conclusion to be?
What I think is going to happen is it's probably going to be the way it is right now. One of us is going to have to die. I was going to say it's probably me. It's my health. And if it's me, I hope to God that the other three will get together.
I'd apologize to my mom. I think she'd be very upset. She didn't expect this kind of behavior from her children. And, I mean, people trust their relatives. And you always got somebody who wants to take advantage of the other.
If those coins are laid on the table today, then we have something to work with. But the trust, the honesty, the respect, that's something that you can't put a price on.
I know that somewhere, someday, somebody will know the truth. But to me, that's probably going to be in heaven.
I feel just hurt that they could do that to my mother. Very, very hurt.
All four of us together is what I want. And if there were something I could say to my brothers, the only thing I know is that I love them. I love both of them.